Look, as soon as he became Muslim, started killing Sahaba. What the hell, bro? Trust me, Sunnis, most of them born into it, they're just donkeys. They do not read.
Umar, the second Caliph, said in Bukhari, Fatima, come out of the house and bring your husband to give bay'ah, or I will burn down the house.
Watch Sunni
Wallahi, billahi
Stop, stop. Listen.
we're split.
What does the verse say, bro? The hour has come. Has the hour come yet?
No, it was split. Isa, it was split.
Stop.
Okay.
Isa, the moon was split. Wallahi, billahi, tallahi, it was split. No, what if I tell you it was? You can't, it's in Bukhari. 1 second. Umar said, what's it? The second Khalifa said. Okay, 1 second. He's saying, why are you speaking to the Christians?
Do you believe that Umar bin Khattab corrected the Prophet? Yes or no? Okay. Sunnis majorly believe that, yes? Especially Wahhabi Kafirs, yes? Salafi don't.
So do you believe a mutta?
The people that poisoned, the people that poisoned the Prophet, I'm going to say this is going to shock the world, but you look, get ready. Don't attack me for this. I'm just reading you what I read. The people that attacked the Prophet was...
The prophecy of Jonah was not fulfilled. Does that make Jesus a false prophet?
What was the prophecy of Jonah?
That as was Jonah 3 days, 3 nights in the belly of the whale, so will the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the Son of Man in the earth. So this was
was Christ
this
3 days?
fulfilled.
Was Christ 3 days and 3 nights in the earth?
As far as I know, no, he wasn't.
Okay.
Neither was prophecies. You couldn't touch upon it. We both brought prophecies. You did not touch upon once, and I wasn't bringing circular. I wasn't saying the Quran says this criteria. He said the Bible. He said the Bible says he has to be Yahweh.
With him, it's between him and Ali. That's it. He wants to just do this with Ali.
He was keeping using the Bible. I didn't use the Quran as a criteria once.
It's between you and Ali, basically. You just want to poke and probe him. That's it.
That's what we have to do. Such our face.
That's all he's looking for, Ali.
So my argument was this, I didn't bring I said we go to an atheist. The atheist doesn't care about your Bible or my Quran. If we go and say to him, this man has prophesied this, and this, he was known to be this, they're going to come and say, hold on a second, that if that's come true, is from God. But what I said to him, the prophecy, I'm just giving him one, Jesus prophesied, as was Jonah 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the whale, so will the Son of Man. This has not come to be. You have to reject Jesus now.
How is it not to be? Wait, let me find the evidence. Let me just find the evidence.
It didn't come true. How? 3 days and 3 nights. How did it come true? Was it 3 days and 3 nights?
Because wait. Let me answer him. Let me answer him. Now, I'm going to find the evidence, but I'll say it first and then find the evidence. Because what Ali Dawah doesn't know is that 3 days and 3 nights is a what do you call it?
Not real nights.
Not a metaphor, but a
time frame.
No, it's a saying.
Parable.
No, not a parable. Basically, it's a saying, so it doesn't have to be taken as an idiom. Because when we look at Josephus, referring to the story of I think David in the Bible, where David does something for I think 3 days and 2 nights. So it's a Jewish idiom, because people will say, how long was Jesus in the cave in his tomb for? So they'll try and calculate from the day to the night. But when we look at Jewish history, and I'm going to find a reference from Josephus, who uses the same terminology for a phrase in the Bible, for a time frame in the Bible, where it's actually 3 days and 2 nights. So this is what I'm saying. So Jesus did fulfill that prophecy, because he would have to then provide evidence that this is not a Jewish idiom.
No, he didn't.
That Jesus confirmed to it. So now,
okay, guys, I'm gonna look. This whole debate discussion could be wrapped in a nutshell with what's just happening now.
All right. Bring your evidence. Bring your evidence about the 3 days, 3 nights.
It's in the Bible. 3 days.
I said to you. I said, as per Josephus. Who used Josephus was a historian in the 1st century. He was a Jewish scholar, and he also used this idiom of 3 days, 3 nights to refer to something that wasn't actually 3 days and 3 nights. So this is therefore we can conclude that this is a Jewish idiom. So therefore, if I say to someone, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. That does not literally mean I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. It's an idiom. That's why when I'm going to bring evidence from Josephus, who uses the same idiom to refer to 3 days and 3 nights, and we look at what he was referring to, and it wasn't actually 3 days and 3 nights literally. So if he disagrees with it,
he's saying he wasn't.
He then has to.
He was. He's saying he wasn't.
Why not? He then has to bring evidence.
Why yes?
Because I'll tell you why yes. Yeah, okay. Because it says in the Bible, the day he died, a day after was Sabbath. Sabbath, it starts from Friday. Now, if he dies on Thursday, if you calculate from Thursday, Thursday morning he died, one morning, Thursday night, 1. Friday morning and night, 2. Saturday morning and night, 3. And Sunday morning he rose from the dead.
Now, one second.
Let me find
Paperboy just said it doesn't mean that.
I don't care what he said. That's for him.
So that's your opinion.
No, it's from the Bible. I'm telling you.
Okay, can I?
Because he said.
Ali replied to him.
Because it says.
Guys, one second.
It says the day he was crucified.
How many prophecies are brought? Was none of them. Look, I'm bringing it goes. Maybe he went Egypt. Maybe this happened. I brought him one prophecy of Jesus that wasn't fulfilled. He's doing baptism. Oh, you didn't mean it. Idiom, Jewish, Joseph.
I gave him a proper answer. He does not accept it.
That's why
I gave him a proper answer. He was not able to refuse it.
I don't go to the Quran and make it a criteria, because if I'm talking, I'm imagining that I'm talking to
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't take the Bible seriously.
I act like I'm talking to an atheist. The atheist doesn't care about his Bible and my Quran.
So if you
We talk about what he came with.
that's your own
The
fault.
Prophet, what he came with, evidence over evidence. Abu Jahl not accepting Islam. He could have accepted Islam to speak the Quran. The Prophet saying that you're going to wear the braces of Kisra, you're going to conquer Persia, fulfilled. You're going to take over Sham and Yemen, fulfilled. He said, for example, in the Quran that the Persians destroyed Romans. Allah says in the Quran, go to Baitul Rum. The Romans are going to re-defeat them. Historians say it was impossible for Romans to come back after that defeat. Allah makes a bold claim. It could have been debunked. He says between 3 to 9 years. Yeah, if that was me, if I said, oh, but Allah didn't mean literally 50, it happened exactly between 3 to 9 years. So, therefore, I'm bringing all these
3 to 9
prophecies.
years. It was actually longer. It wasn't. Shall we look at the dates? Okay.
So therefore, look, he rejects the prophets, all these prophecies, all these evidences. But Jesus,
The day he was crucified.
in my opinion,
A day after.
that's in a nutshell. All this, you don't need to watch all of this. This is what it was. It's simple as that. That's why we ask Allah to guide him and myself, because I'm looking at it holistically. I came to Islam. I wasn't born into Islam. I came to Islam. I looked and researched. I don't have a hate or specific thing agenda towards someone. This is the truth and the Quran.
He doesn't know what he's talking about, Ali Dawah.
So read
He doesn't know
Where did
anything.
you? I want to know where you
Ali Dawah doesn't know anything, bro.
I want to know.
That's one thing.
Like,
He's the only person wasting his time. He's never gonna convert no one. He's never gonna convince no one. He can't even convince himself, bro.
Just use the wrap up from before, I think. Yeah.
I respect the Christians. It's running. Let me tell you something. Are you listening?
The camera lover, Modi.
No. I respect the Christians because they're humble. I respect the priests because they're humble. Modin, yeah. I just want to say. I want to debate. I want to force up. No. Don't Ali Dawah run away from me today. I swear to God, watch it. It's on another channel. Ali Dawah ran away from me. I tried to talk to him. He straight away ran away. I don't know why. I told Ali Dawah I'm more famous than you. I'm on World Star Hip Hop. I'm on John Cena. I'm on KSI. I'm on Drama Alert. I'm international now. 50 million views. I'm the most famous guy. I shouldn't even come here no more because I'm too famous for this place. Yeah, I'm only coming here for the sake of God, so I can bless people and help people. Now, what I wanted to say, yo, my guy. Yeah, bless.
But I thought you looking for a wife though. It wasn't that.
That's the one thing. But I just wanted to say the Christian people, let them know that Modin loves them. I'm gonna get a tattoo of Mary and Jesus here soon, so keep an eye out for that tattoo.
And the cross, yeah?
No, not the cross, just Mary and Jesus, bro. I didn't say the cross, bro.
Yeah, but do that as well. It's good.
No, you do that, bro. Listen, sorry about that. I want to do a debate with this guy, yeah? Sorry about that. Right. Basically, he threw some points at Ali Dawah. Ali Dawah couldn't answer them. He was saying, he was saying, how comes the poison thing, yeah? The witch thing, and what's the other one?
The witches,
Yeah, okay. And all these other things. Let me just say something, yeah? The history, the books of the hadith, yeah, that Ali Dawah was reading from, are the same books that are causing people to go to ISIS. are the same books that are talking bad about the Holy Prophet Muhammad. These hadith books insult the Prophet Muhammad. They violated the Holy Prophet Muhammad. So he's got a point going to Ali Dawa and saying to him, hold on a minute. They're making our Holy Prophet, the Prophet of God, the cousin of Jesus, the descendant of Abraham, they're making him look like, you know, someone who's delusional, who gets witchcraft, who, you know, making him look like astaghfirullah. I don't want to say it, but I can't say it. It's something like a funny man, basically. And this is a big violation from the book of Bukhari, which is not sahih, which is not authentic. Yeah, it's got some stuff that are authentic, I'm not going to lie, but a lot of it is lies.
So Ali, I'll ask you the same... Mo.
So, yeah, go on, sorry.
I'll ask the same question. What is the criteria for a true prophet of God?
Okay, a true prophet of God. Look, let me tell you some stories, yeah?
No, we just want the criteria.
Let me say something. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, when he was a little kid, there was a priest in Syria. He was a Christian priest, and he saw the Prophet, and then he saw some signs, because that Christian priest was told there's going to be a prophet coming from Arabia.
Where did he get this information
from the Bible, from the text of the Bible, because this is scriptures.
Where's the text? We'd like to see this text.
Yeah. So basically,
can you show us?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you everything, brother. I'm going to show you everything. So this Christian priest, he saw that there was no cloud over the prophet. Yeah, that was one sign. Then he saw the mark. He lifted up his shirt. He saw the mark between his shoulders. Then he saw that he tried to give them charity food, and the prophet didn't eat. Everyone ate. And then when he gave the present food, then he ate. Then he saw a couple of signs, and then he told his uncle Abu Talib. He said, "Your son, your nephew is going to be a great man. He's a prophet, and the Jews are going to kill him. Hide him." There's thousands of things, but I just wanted to say that the Christians, thousands of hadiths from Jesus are with us.
You didn't answer my question.
No, I'm going to ask you now, brother. I love you. Just relax. I love you. I'm not against you.
We love you too.
I'm not against you. I'm with you, but I want to show you something. Thousands of hadiths from Jesus Christ are in the book of Al-Kafi, Bihar al-Anwar. All of our books.
So do you accept Al-Kafi as authority?
I accept it as Kafi as authority. I just wanted to say that when they say that the Prophet was witchcraft happened to him and it affected him, this is a slander against the Prophet. I'll tell you what happened. A Jewish man tried to do magic on the Prophet. He tied knots and he put it under the well. The angel Gabriel told the Prophet Muhammad. The Prophet Muhammad went to Imam Ali. He said, "Go to the well and take out the comb with the knots." And he read Surah An-Nas and Falaq, and he did it. And then it didn't come to him. He tried to do it. It didn't affect him. And also,
do you have your Quran in you?
I don't have it on me.
All right. Let me go to the Quran. I want you to read something. Wait, let me show you something before we go on.
By the way, big up all the Christian brothers around the world. You know it's all love, yeah? If you know, come read the books Al-Kafi. You'll see thousands of hadiths from Jesus Christ. You'll see stories that you've never read in your life, all about Jesus and Mary. Stories that you will be like, whoa, I didn't know, from the scriptures, from the original Bible. You'll be like, wow, this is amazing stories of Jesus, how he...
Okay, so so we're going to Al-Kalam 68:1. It says, Nun, by the pen,
Nun
and the record which men write. So now we're going to go to Al-Kafi. He named Al-Kafi twice. See what this verse is about. From him, from Salih, from one of his companions, from Abdul Samad bin Bashir, who has reported the following: Abu Abdullah has said, "The whale which is carrying the earth secretly said to itself that it is carrying the earth by its own strength." Now, do you believe that the earth is on a whale's back? Because you were appealing to Al-Kafi, and this is from Hadith Al-Kafi. Let me just continue.
Can I see it?
I'll show it to you afterwards. It says, "So Allah, the High, sent it to fish smaller than a palm's length and larger than a finger. So it entered into the gills and shocked it. It remained like that for 40 days. Then Allah raised it and was merciful to it and took it out. So whenever Allah intends the earth to be in a quake, He sends that small fish to the big fish. So when it sees it, it becomes restless. So the earth gets engulfed by the earthquake."
Okay.
Now, explain. You like to read this?
Remember, first of all, there's fiction.
Remember, he appealed to Al-Kafi as authoritative.
I say 100% Al-Kafi. Listen to what I'm saying. Al-Kafi is a million times more authentic and more logical and more sunnah than Bukhari. A million, billion times.
So is it more logical
Okay, let me finish,
that a small fish goes into the gills of a big fish and causes an earthquake?
Bruv, there's facts and there's fiction.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me just see. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, one second. The whole world was. Okay, sorry. Okay. This hadith he brought me from Kafi. This is the first time in my life I'm seeing it. I'm gonna check it out. Let's be honest. You know we're not sly here to running away and being sly. I've never read this hadith. I have to check it out. I have to go to my scholars, see if it's there or not, and then I swear to God I'll come back to you. Unless you want me to make a phone call now. Who's got credits though? You got credit? Listen. Okay, what I'm saying.
Call them and give them that
look,
reference.
I'm not going to be like these guys, these ignorant savages. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about this fish.
I'm not going
and how
to
it's
be.
logical.
Okay, let me just say something.
Alright.
I'm not. Look at me. I'm going to be 100% honest with everyone. My heart is to the world.
And remember, I didn't bring up Al-Kafi.
Okay,
he
listen.
did.
I'm telling you, read Al-Kafi. I'm telling you. This, me, I can be like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? When someone shows you something, what I'm gonna do. Listen, brother. This is the first time. This is the first time in my whole life seeing this. I'm just Muslim. I'm not Shia or Sunni. I'm not Shia or Sunni. I'm just Muslim. I'm gonna listen. This is what I'm gonna do. As a lojo, I'm gonna take this to the scholars.
Right. You wanna take a picture?
No. I'm gonna take this to exactly this. I'm gonna deal with the scholar and then come back to you. You can
Okay,
either wait
next
for
week.
me. You can either let me do it now or we can move on.
It's up to you.
Okay.
Or we can do it later on.
We can do it later on.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so I'm going to come back to him. I'm not running away like Ali Da'wah or Shamsi. I'm going to stay here and we're going to bring him the evidence. Because it's not good to run away. It's not good to say, oh, no. Do you understand? If you got something to say, if you got something, show them. So listen, if you don't know something, say I don't know. Do you understand? That's why they keep running away from me, because I come with the truth. I just wanted to tell you, lot, yeah, all these hadiths that you're reading and then you're bringing them to Ali Dawah and Shamsi was all lies against the Prophet, because they insult the Prophet. Do you know why they insult the Prophet? Because those people who have hatred for Islam entered Islam, and then because they had hatred for the Prophet Muhammad and his family, they had the agenda to destroy the Prophet by writing these hadiths. So they wrote, he got witched, he tried to commit suicide, he got poisoned by. You know what happened? Let me tell you the story of the poison.
No, it's true.
Let me tell you, brother.
It's true,
I beg you,
people wrote it.
brother.
What is
Wallahi, it's not true. Let me just tell
It's
you.
the closest.
Wallahi, it's not true. Listen.
What do you know, listen,
There
the
was a
closest
Jewish
or
woman,
not?
brother. There was a Jewish woman. When the Prophet ﷺ came back from the conquest, she said to the Prophet, well done, you won the battle. I have cooked for you a lamb. So she cooked the lamb and she put it in front of the Prophet. When the Prophet and the Sahabas was going to eat this lamb, the lamb stood up and spoke. It said, I am poisoned. It said, this is one of the miracles. The lamb spoke and said, do not eat me, I am poisoned. The woman, the Jewish woman, they said, why did you not punish her? She said, the reason why she's not going to be punished. Alright, brother, I'm talking. He said, the reason why she's not. Hey, brother, I beg you. Hey, brother, man's talking here.
I was talking to them.
Wait, can I just
Let me just finish.
that when he would interject in people's conversations, but when it happens to you, you're telling the people to be quiet.
I'm wrong.
So this is a lesson to not interject into people's conversations.
Can I just finish it? And then they said, why did the Jewish woman said, I wanted to see if you're truly a prophet. So I put the poison in the lamb to see if you're going to eat it. If you ate it and got poisoned, you're not a prophet. That's why she became Muslim after that. So these stories that the Jewish woman, he died from Jewish woman's poison, is a lie. He died from poison, but I'm not going to say fry because the Sunnis are going to be upset. Shall I say how?
Yeah.
I'm going to see, let's be honest. All the Sunnis and Shia were brothers. I'm not Sunni or Shia, I'm just Muslim. I'm going to say something that...
You are Shia.
No, I'm not. Listen, let me finish. Okay, you're ISIS. Huh? You're ISIS.
Come on,
Because
make your point.
I'm going to say something, but you guys, don't attack me for saying this. I'm going to say it. If anyone comes to try and attack me, because I'm going to say something, not everyone's scared to say this, but I'm going to say this in front of everyone. No. But I'm going to say it. But I'm going to just narrate it. I'm not saying it from myself. Okay, so it's not me saying it. I'm reading your hadith from the books.
This is a hadith.
This hadith. The people that poisoned, the people that poisoned the Prophet. I'm going to say this is going to shock the world, but you lot get ready. Don't attack me for this. I'm just reading you what I read. The people that attacked the Prophet and poisoned him was his wife Aisha and Hafsa.
So now he's made his bombshell. Deen is going to go. Deen is now going to go and find out.
No, but can I say something? Listen, I don't want to be attacked for this because I am narrating you a hadith from Al-Kafi, Bahar al-Anwar, and other books. Okay, because the reason why they poisoned him is because they wanted the Khalifa to go to her. She wanted the Khalifa to go to Abu Bakr and not to Imam Ali.
Now, so we want to find out whether the earth is really on a whale's back as such. Because this is what his Al-Shafi that he appealed to state, Al-Kafi.
Okay, we're going to do that as well.
So we're going to find out whether the world is really.
Okay, and also I wanted to say something. Let's just finish something as well. I'm going to try and get the sheikhs now to get on the line.
All right, we'll come back.
No, let's talk. Let's keep talking. I wanted to say, look, I know I'm going to get hate for this, but wallahi billahi tillahi, I'm just reading you. I'm just reading you. The Prophet was killed by poison, but it wasn't his deathbed when he said, give Ali, give me a paper and pen that I write for you something. In Bukhari, 1 second. Yeah, Rasid Khamis, he knows it. In Bukhari, Umar said, إنه لا يهجر. He has gone mad.
He didn't say that.
No, he did. إنه لا يهجر.
He did say that.
In it.
He said the khraf.
He said, yeah, he did. Wallahi, he did. I'll bring you Bukhari. Okay, open Bukhari. Hold on. طلع بالبخاري. Yeah, Umar said that. Wallahi billahi tillahi he said that. Wallahi billahi tillahi. Even the Sunnah they say he said that.
وإذا أثبت لك إنه مو عمر.
No, if I tell you you can't, it's in Bukhari. 1 second.
وإذا أثبت لك إنه مو عمر.
Umar said, the second Khalifa said, okay, 1 second. He's saying, why are you speaking to the Christians? That's what he's saying. What's wrong? No, let the Christians know, because the Christians have not been taught this. The Christians, they don't know the real Islam. If they knew the real Islam, they would have loved us. If they knew the real Islam.
If they know the Shia.
No, if they the real Islam, Ahlul Bayt, alayhim salam.
We want to know the criteria.
Let me ask you something.
Which you haven't answered the question.
1 second. When Umar said this about the Prophet, and the Prophet said, give me a paper, a pen, so I write something that you don't go astray. Umar said, leave him, he's gone. The Quran is enough for us. Yeah? This is a big violation.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Hasbuna kitab Allah. He said Hasbuna kitab Allah.
Not for us. He didn't say it, not for us.
No, but that means
enough this Quran, because people were talking in a loud voice. They harmed the Prophet ﷺ. These issues between me and you, we discussed it.
But the Christians need to know. The Christians need to know.
They're laughing at us now.
No, they're not laughing. Look, the Christians love me. I love them.
They like what they're saying.
No, the Christians want to know the truth. That's why they follow Christ.
The Muslims.
No, I'm not making look Muslim. I'm saying the truth.
Look different.
Wallahi, this video, the Christians are going to be like, we didn't know this. Now we know.
How would they?
Of course they're going to say, because these are hidden facts. Because people are too scared to say it. I might get attacked.
And Catholics fighting with each other, and then we record to them and we laugh at them when they. That's silly.
No, it's not. Because I know that I'm following the truth. Listen,
why are you concerned about somebody laughing at you if you know that what you're saying is the truth? If what you're saying is the truth and you know 100% that is the truth, does it matter what anybody else says, whether they laugh or whether they giggle? If you believe 100% what you'll say, speak your piece. Make everybody see.
But that's an Islamic, it's an internal issue. It's not something between Muslims and non-Muslims.
Every organization has internal issues. It's not just Islam. Christianity, Jews, everybody's got internal issues.
You should not talk to Christians about internal issues.
Yeah, but they think that the Jewish woman poisoned the Prophet. It's not true. It's not true. The Jewish روح جيب ماسك عيسى هذا عند الماسك روح جيب.
So again, just before you call your prophet, your imam, what is a prophet? What is the criteria for a prophet?
Okay, can I say something?
You didn't answer that question.
I'm going to answer you. First of all, the hadith books, Bukhari. I know this brother is a Sunni. Yeah? I know there's no problem. I'm Sunni as well. I follow the Sunnah. I follow the Sunnah.
What is the criteria?
Hold on. I'm Muslim.
That's what we're trying to find the answer.
Okay. What? This proves that I'm Shia. He just said. He just said. Hold on.
Why are you afraid of?
No. Shall I tell you why? Because shall I tell you? I'm not afraid. Let me explain. I'm just Muslim. I'm not Sunni or Shia. The reason why I say I'm just Muslim is because the name Shia, to be a Shia, you have to be on a high level. I'm not on that level to say I'm a Shia. Look who is! Bring it, Tal, brother. Come here. This guy. No.
Christians.
Bro, come.
Shia, you know
No, it's
that.
Christian. No.
Muslim.
He's Muslim. This guy.
What's the problem?
All right. We've got a few problems here. Okay?
We're trying to find out what is the criteria for a prophet.
Okay, no, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Let's just come back to what he's saying. That's an easy one. What we're trying to say, they're trying to say the prophet was delusional. They're trying to say he got magic hit on him. We don't agree with this. We say the prophet never got hit with magic. The magic never affected him because he's a prophet from God. Magic cannot affect him.
You have to remember, there's the Sunni pagan infidel kafir monkey narrative. That has nothing to do with true Islam, so-called Shia. So when you come to us, please come with true Islam. Leave the Sunni paganism alone.
Wait, let me just say something.
Oh, here we go.
With the Maturidis, we believe that this narration that the Prophet ﷺ had magic on him is made up. Imam Jassas rahimahullah.
And you're a Sunni?
I'm a Sunni.
He's a Sunni.
I was going to say Sunni. I'm a Sunni and a Maturidi. Imam Maturidi did not believe in this.
He's got a bit more logic than the rest of these Sunni pagans.
Imam Jassas looked at the hadith chain and he said it was a zindiq that made this up.
It was a zindiq, that means an evil person
This is,
that made this.
It was a
why
Sunni
is it-
devil.
Why is it all that Islamic? If I went to Saudi right now and asked them,
Is that the example you're going to give, bro?
To the letter, boy.
no, but obviously.
But traditionally, there's been many Muslims, like within the Hanafis and the Malikis, definitely the Shia, that have rejected this narration. Absolutely.
But you have to remember, they wanted to undermine the Prophet. The reason they wanted to undermine the Prophet was to push the position and authority of the so-called companions. Because then, if the companions are on the equal level, if the Prophet's getting possessed by magic, if the Prophet's making mistakes according to them, and his companion Umar bin Khattab is correcting him, then in your head, Umar bin Khattab is superior to the Prophet, true or false? If you're a prophet and I'm correcting you, if I'm having to correct you, fam, and you're in communication with Allah, then I'm more authoritative than you and your God, true or false? Yes or no? Stop. Do you believe that Umar bin Khattab corrected the Prophet? Yes or no? Okay. Sunnis majorly believe that, yes? Especially Wahhabi Kafirs, yes? Salafi don't.
So do you believe in Mutta?
Bruv, don't change the subject.
Because that is an example.
No, wait,
that's
no,
an
wait, stop,
example.
stop.
So
Where did I deal with that one?
No, but he said he doesn't believe that someone can supersede the Prophet. So if he believes in the Quran, I'm asking him whether he believes in it. Because if he believes in the Quran,
No, I don't say it's haram. I believe that there was. I wanted to finish off this thing.
no. But all I'm saying is because you're saying a companion superseded like the Prophet.
Listen what I'm saying. And interesting enough, Umar bin Khattab is the one who forbade Mutta.
Yeah, but I'm
according
asking
to
him his
the
viewpoint.
Sunni pagan books.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking him his stance on it.
Okay, sorry.
What he goes by, because if he agrees with it, then he should
Me? I'm Muslim.
affirm it.
I'm not Sunni.
Islam was really
100% Muslim, brother. So-called
there was
Shia.
things that were
Caribbean.
happening, and he used those, and it was basically.
So all I'm asking, is it permissible or impermissible?
Mutta existed before Islam,
All
right?
right.
Everyone knows that.
Right.
No, before Islam. In Islam.
It's fine, it's fine.
No, but I want him to
No,
stand
but
by
this
his
is-
statement. That's what I'm asking.
Don't drag him in. He clearly doesn't want to be dragged in.
No, but if you're making a statement, he entered the ring, so I have to ask his position.
Okay, so I believe that Islam works on an upward trajectory, yeah?
Okay.
Changing people's hearts and minds, right?
So he's saying
just
Mutta
like
is
slavery,
on
for
that.
example. So just like
And
slavery,
alcohol.
it came to remove it. But it deals with rationality, like how it was at the time. So Mutta was already there.
So we're stupid.
But then who gave authority to remove it?
Okay, bang.
No, he does have the authority.
Who? Umar?
Yeah.
Oh my
But he
gosh.
now he's contradicted
Oh
himself.
my
Listen
gosh.
to what
But you've
happened.
just contradicted
Listen
his
to what
statement.
No,
That's
he's
the whole
contradicted the
point.
Quran.
No.
Where does Allah give
but that's
anyone
what I'm
other
saying.
than the Prophet
You
the
made a
authority
statement.
to forbid anything?
Yeah,
Quran does
but you
not
made a
want
statement
to
which
do
he
Mutta.
agreed with, and then I asked him a question and he's contradicted
I want to listen
himself.
carefully. I want to listen carefully. Regardless of whether you think it's in the Quran or not, you agree the Prophet allowed it, which would mean Allah sanctioned it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. So whether you believe it's in the Quran or not, you're saying that Allah and the Prophet pushed it out there. But then you're saying Umar bin Khattab has the authority to forbid it.
Umar bin Khattab radiallahu ta'ala also suspended the punishment of hudud.
Don't change the subject. Bro, stop jumping around.
Brother, but what do you think? His original statement
jumping
was,
around.
do you think the companion can have authority over the Prophet?
And he does.
And
You've witnessed this again.
Yeah.
You've witnessed this yourself. Okay? Sunnis right in front of you agreeing with companions forbidding Islamic things. So bro, listen. Anytime you're talking to somebody who claims they're Muslim, say, are you Sunni? Are you Muslim? Then proceed from there.
I don't
Okay?
say that to you, do I?
No. But listen what I'm saying. I'm not disrespecting you. Although what you did say supported the idea that you lot worship the companions. I'm not trying to diss you. I'm just saying, if you're saying it's not in the Quran, the Prophet is saying you companions can do this thing. It's therefore considered halal. In their hadith, it does say the Prophet, peace be upon him, forbade it. They even lied and claimed Imam Ali narrated the hadith, which is a clear lie. Because their own same Bukhari and Sahih Muslim say Umar bin Khattab forbade it. Do you understand? And he now says, as they say, he had the authority to do so. How the hell can he do so? You know what he said? Allah, this is what Umar bin Khattab said according to their books. Allah and the Messenger permitted you 2 muttahs, the muttah of Hajj and the muttah of women. But I forbid you, and I will stone anyone who does so. How the hell can he declare? Brother, you not see me got me folded, don't worry about it, bro.
No, I'm not saying, I'm just trying to spot my own reference.
Brother, just Google it. In fact, just Google that one. But I'm saying the companions themselves say, we used to do muttah in the time of the Prophet, in the time of Abu Bakr, in the time of Umar. You heard this hadith?
But then the,
See, he
but
knows
then the
the hadith.
Sunnis will claim they have the chains of narration
Brother,
to
no,
make
they
it
say,
true.
listen, they
So then
claim,
how-
brother, they're saying this is authentic. This is their books. I'm only quoting their books. Listen to what I'm saying to you. They wiggle around left, right, and centre, come with all kind of different. Bruv, the reason why they got so many banged-headed scholars is because they need them to cover the lies. That scholar told this stupid story, and that one covered it with this. Bruv, they're sick, mental people. You see, bruv, I'm saying, because you're less Sunni than the rest. The most Sunnified creatures, the most Sunnified pagan creatures are these Wahhabi stinking dogs. Trust me, bruv. The Mufti of Mecca, the black guy, right? I don't know if he's still the Mufti. No, the black one.
Kelbani.
He said that ISIS and the Salafists have the same scholars. There's a video on YouTube. He says so. They got the same source book. Sham Donkey, that stinking kafir that comes here talking rubbish. He says, bruv, listen to what he said. He's there poking out. Notice there were 3 terrorists, Sunni terrorists are coming. You've got Abdul Hakim, yeah, the black brother. You've got the ISIS midget, the little bloody Solomon idiot. And you've got Dun Bilal, the white boy, yes? Who did he go after? The 2 black ones. What did he say to the white terrorists? Nothing. You understand? But he's calling them out. Then when he's talking to the Shia brother, what did he say? Who spread Islam to Andalusia? He was praising the companions. So that means he does support the idea of conquest in spreading Islam. Yes or no? Yes or no? His companions, how did they get Islam there? Did they send, hold on, brother, stop. Did they send emails then? Did the companions send emails and leaflets? How'd they get Islam to Andalusia? Did they invite them through that? They sent a load of eagles and pigeons. How'd they get them? They went there with swords, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if he's praising them to the Shia and saying, who spread it? The companions are the best of the best. That means he does actually support these damn dogs. You understand? Different religion. Sunni pagan kufr garbage. Brother, the same donkey dog, and he was praising them.
They were not all companions.
Isa, you know, Isa, they said that this hadith's not in Bukhari when Omar said that the Prophet has gone delusional. And here, I got it here in Bukhari.
It's in Bukhari, bro.
It's in Bukhari.
Who said it's not in Bukhari?
It's a Wahhabi guy. He said it's not in Bukhari.
Brother, got it here. It's right here. It's about 7 times, bro.
The second Khalifa
Thursday, right?
said that
Yes.
the Prophet's lost his mind, and that's a big disrespect to the Prophet.
Brother, not just that. Listen to what he said.
The
The
delirious
Prophet,
doesn't mean...
stop. Look at this. Look at these words. The Prophet said, bring me something to write with that I may write you a document that you may never go astray.
Yeah.
Umar bin Khattab says, the Prophet is under a spell of pain. You have the Quran with you. The Quran is sufficient for us. Oh, dear ass, you're going to put yourself in a position to overtalk the Prophet. Are you mad? If the Prophet tell you climb that tree, climb the tree, bro.
I'm aware of this,
man.
No, you're not listening, bro.
I'm aware, but I don't know how.
What I'm saying is, let me tell you why I'm
That's
vexed.
what I'm
Let me tell you why I'm vexed. Because I already spoke to you so many times and I said to you, stop confusing Sunni pagan kufr garbage with Islam. How the hell can somebody in the Prophet's face tell other people, you have the Quran, you don't need what the Prophet's got? What's going on, bro? Would you say that to your mum and your father? Some of these disrespectful little punks, but you're going to say that to the Prophet, fam. And these are the best companions. Get out of here,
Do you
fam.
believe in those hadith though?
Bro,
it's in
bro,
Bukhari.
listen, stop.
How come you not pick and choose which
I'll
hadith?
tell you how I pick and choose. Based upon something called consistency, which you wouldn't understand.
But you
'Cause
don't
you're
believe in Bukhari, but
Stop.
you use the hadith.
Listen carefully. I don't believe in the Bible. Stop. I don't believe in the Bible, and the Quran tells you that the book's been changed. But does the
Oh my God, that's it.
does the
Get
Quran
ready.
reference certain things in the Bible? Yes,
Yes,
or no?
yes, yes.
Yes, it does. It tells you Isa bin Maryam foretold the prophet to come after him. Yes or no? And we use that. So what are you telling
Where
me?
does that
I
say-
can't.
where does
stop.
it say that
I'm
in the
talking
Bible?
to him. I don't want to get in
Yeah,
that with you.
no, no, but
I
what
don't want to
I'm
reach.
saying
I
is
ain't
you're
coming to
confused.
rich Christians. You know what I mean?
I don't-
Because you lot are all right for now.
But I just want to clarify where it says that in the
we have to
Bible.
start to permitize the Sunni pagan. Any Sunni pagan monkey who wants to come here needs to get a damn permit. That's what we need to do. And only 10 Sunni pagan monkeys at a time. I'm telling you. These, didn't you see how they chased Jedi? Excuse me? Didn't you see how they chased Jedi around? Where was your backside?
I wasn't there. I
Exactly.
would've stopped
You didn't see how they chased
as much as
Jedi
I
over there?
Yeah.
All right.
Disgraceful.
And that's what I'm saying to you. And who was it? Again, Sunni pagan
No,
kufr.
but you,
All the time.
but we're not all the same, bro.
Brother, you're not listening. You saying you're
Sunni, bro.
Brother,
What, Matt,
what?
we
All
do
right,
that.
stop. What was the call? Who wants it with the Muslims? Yes or no?
Yes.
Was the call based upon we're from the street? No. Was the call based upon nationalism? Stop.
But you're saying
Exactly.
Sunni, bro.
Brother, were they Sunnis or not, bro?
don't know
Which
that.
real Muslim was backing that garbage?
You know, like,
I know.
traditional Sunnis were actually Maturidis, these are called kafir anyway. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but my point, all right, this is the problem, yeah?
But then we seem to have this issue in the part of overzealous Sunni.
No, listen to what I'm
trying to
saying.
intimidate
He's a
people.
problem.
roadmap.
He's a
We've got
problem.
roadmap.
He's a problem, yeah? He is a problem. Because he comes up with this China Sunni nicey, da 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 da. So he becomes the door, brother. You, as long as you believe that these three usurpers, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman,
Never.
thank you very much.
Never.
You believe in them?
Never.
Yes?
No, but they took
I
the
love them.
Khilafah.
I love
But they
them.
took the Khilafah from Imam Ahmad.
Stop.
I don't think so.
Hold on, have you studied it?
No,
Wait,
no,
watch this.
hold on. They took the Khilafah. Okay, sorry.
We could go into Sakifa right now, bro. We could go through every single one.
You're approaching annihilation, okay?
You
So want
never-
it? Okay, stop.
never annihilate me on
Sympathy.
this, bro.
Okay,
Okay,
all right,
I studied this inside out.
stop. You study inside out.
Come on then, you want to go?
Okay, let's
through
go.
it?
Let's go for it.
Where was the
This is
prophet? Where was the prophet when they were at Sakifa?
Prophet Sallallahu was dead. Like,
I asked you a very simple question. Was he on the moon? Right. Was he buried?
He was
So he wasn't buried. He died,
and
and he wasn't buried.
Ali, yeah.
So he's being
Okay.
washed. Wait, stop.
Yeah.
So
Why are you
according
starting there though?
No.
Why
I'm
are you you're starting at the wrong point. You have to
Listen, I
understand
want to
the
listen
politics
carefully.
of
Wait.
geopolitics.
Stop. I have to understand
Right,
the
you
politics.
say what you say. I'm gonna then I'll go.
Exactly. So we have this person called Abu Bakr who ended up becoming the Caliph. Lahnatullah, right? On this person. He, while the Prophet isn't even buried yet, runs his backside with Umar bin Khattab to argue about the leadership. Bruv, if you're my best friend, and I'm the Prophet, and everyone knows you're my best friend, you gotta go anywhere to argue anything? Or you just stand up and say, I'm me that. Do you understand? No one knew about the Abu Bakr best friend garbage until he usurped the Khalifa. Do you know how many companions he killed when he got power? For wealth.
Malik ibn Nuwayra.
You know what the Prophet said? I do not fear that you will go back to worshipping idols, but I fear that you will fight for the treasures of the earth. The Prophet, the Prophet, peace upon him, said, do not revert back to kufr by chopping each other's necks. Look, as soon as he became Muslim, started killing Sahaba. What the hell, bro? Trust me, Sunnis, most of them born into it, they're just donkeys. They do not read. Listen to Sham Donkey. He tells you Sunni donkeys don't read. He says, la, you don't read. He talks about his own Sunni pagans and said they don't read. So what am I going to say? They don't read. They're idiots. And watch your YouTube. Shamsi said, this donkey said, that. What do you expect?
No, let me
Brother,
say my piece.
So then how do we establish the truth?
I'll tell you how. You produce any Sunni before me and I want to annihilate them.
Okay, all right, let me
10 of them
Let me
all
annihilate
together.
him right now, bro. Right?
No, go on that side. Let him stand over there. No.
People believe, yeah? People have this fantasy that when Islam, Sayyidina Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam spread Islam in the space of 23 years, yeah? Right? And the Medina state was 13 years, yeah? Right? Everyone came and said, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Everyone had great iman and they followed Islam to the core. They loved the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Quran talks about munafiqs, right? Quran talks about different people. People came just before the Prophet.
Munafiqs are hypocrites.
Yeah. People came just before the Prophet.
Among the
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
companions, yes?
Yeah. Okay.
Hypocrites among the companions.
Yes.
In the
Agreed,
Quran.
Agreed. There's some.
There you go. There you go. Thank you very much.
Okay.
He's honest. That little bit.
With Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, who I praise, yeah, right? He stuck with the Prophet. If you look at his history from the start, wait, let me finish, bro. Right, let me finish, yeah? From the start, right? Imam Ali alayhi salam, yeah, who I love and I revere, yeah, absolutely, yeah. For me, like, you know, he was, subhanallah, yeah. I can't praise Imam Ali high enough, yeah, right? Absolutely, but he had killed a lot of what do you call it? a lot of people, tribes,
The
like
pagans,
on Badr,
the pagans,
yeah,
the
so
pagans.
he had a lot of hatred from people who wanted revenge against him, yeah?
Who converted?
Yeah, some who
were
converted.
hypocrites.
Some who converted, yeah.
Exactly, thank
Yeah,
you very
some people who...
So they were hypocrites among the
some by
companions
name,
who they
some by
praised.
name. The Quran even says, don't tell the Bedouins that Islam hasn't entered their hearts, you know.
The Quran actually says some hypocrites the Prophet knows and some he does not know.
Yeah.
So how can Sunni pagan Kafirs today say, oh,
So
there's no hypocrites among them?
With Sayyidina Abu Bakr, yeah, right? He was in a situation in Saqifa. So Saqifa was a house within Medina, right? And there were a group of hypocrites within that. There were a group of hypocrites.
No, I'm just going to let him finish his statement because
let me
we've gone way off
There were a
topic.
group of
So
hypocrites
I'm just
within
waiting for him to
Medina.
finish and then we'll go back to
Brother, this is important.
Yeah,
You were saying the Ansar are hypocrites.
There was a group of hypocrites within the Ansar, yeah, absolutely. There was within the Ansar who wanted position and power. They would be,
السابقون الأولون من المهاجرين والأنصار
No, but that's
والذين
not a
تبعهم.
general statement. There's general
I agree.
specific,
It's the السابقون الأولون, isn't it?
It's not everyone.
It's from the
It's not for
brilliant.
everyone.
See,
Okay.
I'm liking him a bit more.
So
but he's still
within
got
that, there were
he's
group
doing
who wanted power for themselves. They were waiting for Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to die so they could take over and cause problems. Now, when Sayyidina Abu Bakr was alerted to this, he went with Sayyidina Umar and they had to react on the spot. There, amongst them, Abu Sufyan was there as well, I believe, yeah? Right? There was Bani Umayyah and there was the Mayyads who entered Islam right at the end, right? This is established hypocrite. I don't know. Maybe they were hypocrites, maybe not. I would say the majority of what, if you look at Bani Umayyah, they spread Islam through empire and they used Islam, yeah? That's my reading and my understanding.
He's
They probably agree
sushi
with
though.
me. I'm not sushi.
Sunni
This is-
Shia
No,
was-
I'm not. I follow
I
Akhlaq.
just say
So
one
wait,
thing?
so
let me
back to
finish.
my
No,
original
I'm
question.
concluding my point. So when they got into that house, yeah, they had to make a decision there and then to keep the unity, right? And that's why Sayyidina Abu Bakr was given
Can I say one thing? Because I started this off. Let me tell you one thing. Let me
Sushi-
just say you one thing. Let me just
Sushi, if you look on Facebook, gives you worms.
Labels,
Stop
labels.
eating sushi and cook the fish.
Alright, listen.
You need to come to one side or the other and stop.
Listen, can I just say one thing? Because man
So going
started.
back to my
Because
original
can I just-
question, this started off
I beg you,
with me asking the question.
Paperboy, one thing,
and
and I
then
don't
you.
want to say anything.
We have to love.
As one thing that cannot be forgiven and it's a historical fact. I don't care if you hate me, I don't care if you like me, I don't care if you don't want to talk to me. It's alright. Even though I love you, Asa, you don't want to talk to me, it's alright. It's no problem. Yeah? No, it's alright. It's
He's
alright.
behind the camera.
No, it's alright.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
The Prophet Muhammad, I know, I've got love for him. It doesn't matter. I have to state that history, even if you. The Prophet Muhammad said, "My daughter Fatima
Now
is
you-
part of me. Whoever hurts her, hurts me." This is in Bukhari.
Abu Bakr
Whoever angers her,
stole.
angers me.
And Abu Bakr stole her property, fam.
All right, so now
And
now
let me
back to
finish.
my original question.
In Bukhari, one second, let me finish one more thing.
You've been going
One more
on
thing.
and-
Umar said in Bukhari.
What about starting?
One second. Umar, the second Khalif, said in Bukhari, Fatima, come out of the house and bring your husband to give bay'ah, or I will burn down the house.
Watch Sunni
Wallahi
Defense
billahi
League.
tillah.
Watch Sunni Defense League.
No, one
They've
second,
answered
one
it.
second.
So
Last one,
my
they've
original
answered it. This
question
is
when you
this
start came and you might have different viewpoints was
Oh,
what is the
that would be
criteria
surprising.
of a prophet and how do we know
Criteria of
Muhammad was a prophet?
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna answer.
that's to both of you because you may have different criteria for
Creator of a prophet.
yeah. And what
Basically-
makes Muhammad a prophet? Like how do we establish?
Basically, a prophet is somebody who.
Because he was saying a story about a priest or something like that.
Okay. Basic criteria for a prophet
All right.
is that person has to demonstrate that they're in communication and to have chosen,
In communication.
communication with Allah
Okay.
and been chosen by Allah. So he has
Okay.
to demonstrate. He can't just claim it. You have to show us.
Okay.
You understand?
So how? Give me an example of the two.
Shall I?
How do
Supreme
you
with the
prove?
Quran. The Quran, bro.
Okay, can I say?
Okay.
Bang.
And the
What
second
to
part?
prove it? To
Yeah.
prove it, I need you to get me a Sunni pagan infidel kafir monkey, put him beside me in a debate, and then you'll see it come out.
Can I
Bro, I've
say-
got so much just waiting to smash.
Can I
these
say?
motherfuckers.
Can I say my
Get
part?
me some.
Can I say my part? Paperboy. The criteria of a prophet, he has to produce miracles. I've said this before. The prophet split the moon, and the Jewish man became Muslim. But the pagan Arabs, they stayed there. Wait one second.
Do you believe the moon was split?
It was split. Let me.
Do
The
you
verse
believe?
doesn't.
do you-
I'm not saying
okay.
he can't.
I'm
but I'm
not
saying the
saying
verse
he-
says. The verse says.
All right.
The hour has come.
Yes.
The moon has split.
Okay, can
Or
I-
the moon.
you-
So what
there's
he's
a
saying is
difference of how that
future.
happened.
Okay.
It's-
So
and
you
it's,
think
the
it's a
word is
future thing,
asunder.
but then how
Listen,
is he
listen.
saying
Let
it
me
happened
speak.
already?
I beg you, let me talk. I beg you, no. The prophet split the moon, wallahi billahi tilai, and he put it back. Let me tell you something. He pointed that it was with the commander of
So
Egypt.
he's saying it has.
No, he hasn't studied yet.
He's
No.
saying literally.
And then also another miracle, the prophet went to the heavens and he saw that. And then the pagan Arabs, they said to him, "Prove to us that you went to the heavens."
Hold on, one second,
He
one
said,
second.
"There is a caravan coming from
me say
Syria."
one thing.
One
Sorry.
second.
No,
There's a
wait.
caravan coming from Syria.
So do you believe the moon is
Sorry, I want you to
split
listen.
or
I want
it
you to
will
listen. I want you
split?
to listen.
It was split.
No, I want you to listen.
It was split.
It's
It
going
was
to
split.
split.
I know.
It was
Mr.
split.
Paper, Mr. Paper.
It was split.
Yo, stop, man. Listen,
Okay,
listen.
so we have one non-literal, one is future, and one is
Stop,
happened.
stop. Listen,
No,
listen.
it was split.
What does the verse say, bro? The hour has come. Has the hour come yet?
No, it was
I don't know
split.
the
Isa,
verse.
it
You
was
tell-
split.
Okay.
Isa, the moon was split. Wallahi, billahi, tallahi, it was split. It was split. The prophet split and then he put it back together.
Anyone got a zip?
With
or
the command
glue?
of Allah. Come
With
on,
some
Isa.
super glue,
No,
man.
don't argue about the
Listen,
moon.
listen.
There's-
I want you to listen carefully. Listen carefully. No, listen. I want you to
So we
listen.
have three different
I want
opinions.
you to listen carefully.
Yeah.
When Musa came with his stick,
Moses split the
Yeah.
sea.
well, stop
All right,
talking.
all right.
When Musa came, when Musa came with his stick, right? The people touching the water and turning to red blood and frogs and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
They witnessed the miracles. So the belief was based on his evidence.
Okay.
You lot believe in some historical event.
Okay.
Esau was put on the cross and he came down and rose from the dead.
Yeah.
With us, the Quran is the consistent living miracle. We shouldn't be like you saying the prophet split the moon, because you can't observe it. That's why we still got the Quran today.
But he did do miracles in his
But
time. The
listen,
prophet done one.
yes, he did.
10,000 miracles.
But
10,000.
listen carefully.
Yeah, okay. Wallahi, 10,000 miracles.
So if he did
No, stop.
if he did 10,000 miracles, how come the people were in the Quran were asking for him to provide a
Please,
miracle?
stop. And look, you know what you're doing.
I'm asking.
Talk to me. Just forget it.
I'm asking.
Just forget it.
No, because
Listen.
everyone
No.
has a different viewpoint. I'm trying to
Listen,
establish.
There's some
who
unique.
has-
There's uniqueness. Stop it. You know what you're doing. I
I'm
know what you're doing.
asking
Just deal
for
with
the
me and
truth.
him. Look, forget it. Listen.
He's
Stop.
so you have A and B, so you can see your way out.
Bro, listen. He can't deny
Yeah.
that the Quran is the living miracle.
Okay.
So I'm saying, if I'm going to give a people, a nation, a living miracle,
Okay.
then surely that would be the thing that they use all the time, majorly, over than any historic. Because if I tell you Prophet Muhammad split the moon, he called a tree, and the tree bowed and went back to its place. Yes. There's so many miracles that I'm saying to you, but it don't mean nothing to you. It's just words. Yes. But if I can prove to you that the Quran, in the way the words are constructed, the sentences are constructed, the verses are constructed in such a way and how you recite the thing with certain tones, bro. Don't let me get into it, fam.
Okay.
I'm telling you this, blow all your stuff out the water.
But
You're
then-
believing in man on a cross and then shouting,
But
God
then my
forsake
point
him
is,
and all
if
that.
I go
crap.
to the Mormons and they tell me that Joseph Smith was an illiterate man, he
Yes.
wrote the Book of Mormon.
Yes.
How can an illiterate man write a book
I'll
of this
explain to
quality?
you. I'll explain.
So therefore,
what quality? You read the Book of Mormon?
this is their claim.
Brother, I'm saying
So-
demonstration. Listen to
I'm
bro,
saying
you
to
didn't even pay attention.
Yeah,
did
but
you?
you're saying demonstrably, right?
Right. So I'm
So
saying
they
to you-
will say, make a similar claim.
No, wait to
Right.
listen. Listen to what I said.
All right.
The order of words,
Okay.
the order of sentences,
Okay.
the order of verses, and how these interconnect, the meanings, the themes, all of the different things that man cannot reproduce.
Okay.
The Book of Mormon, what is it, brother? Have you read it? You've gone through
I
that
haven't read
stupid
the
book?
Quran either. So I'm taking your
stop.
word
Listen,
for it.
Listen, no, but I've read the Book of Mormon.
Have you read-
Until I got sick of it, I just read the Book of Mormon, right?
Okay.
So I'm saying to you,
But I'm saying that's their claim.
brother, listen to what I'm saying. The book is in English.
Yes.
I don't need to study English to read the Book of Mormon. Arabic is a different language, ancient language, etc. What I'm saying to you is, the Mormons have never produced, and they've got, living prophets,
Okay.
and they're modern today. So we're so close to their prophet's time.
Yeah.
Whatever miracles they're saying this Book of Mormon has, we should have it right now. Do you not agree? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Because they believe in living prophets and successors of their prophets. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard a Mormon go to the scripture and say the way this sentence is composed demonstrates its divine origin? Have you ever heard a Mormon say that?
I haven't had
No,
too
they
many
haven't.
interactions
This guy went and found some magical gold tablets and blah blah, copied them, then started saying the Red Indians are cursed and they're children of Israel. All this nonsense. Yes?
Okay.
And whatever foolishness. No, he said
1970.
they got a story. Apparently, black people didn't want to get involved in the war. That's why they were white and then they were cursed black. Did you know that? Go watch the Mormon cartoon, the crazy thing. Anyway,
we
as
know
I'm
that-
saying,
that was
brother,
dismissed.
listen to
Okay.
what I'm saying. The difference
right.
is it can be demonstrated with the Quran.
Okay, let me bring up ayah.
Oh,
So we go. You've made the claim
Yes.
about the construction, so let me
Yes.
ask you about
Oh,
something.
Lord of mercy.
All right.
But I don't want to go. I don't want to go unless it's a Sunni, bro. That's the problem.
Well,
In other
you
words,
made
I don't
it-
want to demonstrate the miraculous thing until a Sunni pagan is on the opposite side, bro. That's what I'm saying, because I'm saying.
Well, we
it
have
needs-
Sunnis watching.
No,
and
no,
the
no,
Saudis.
I'm glad.
No,
Yeah, but if
I'm not
Sun-
vegan,
you
I'm
don't,
not vegan.
if you're
I'm saying Sunni pagan
arguing,
of value.
yeah, but if you're arguing of the Quran supremacy,
Maybe, no, a
wait,
Sunni who they think is big.
yeah, but
like one of their scholars
yeah, but
let him come on
yeah,
stage
but
and
if
say-
you're arguing for the Quran supremacy,
Yes.
they're not going to disagree because
No,
they're
no,
going to
no,
agree
no, no,
with you about the
stop.
sentences.
No. Then the Sunni pagan Kafir monkey will use the argument, and that ain't happening either. Do you understand? That's why it has to be a shock. They're coming to thinking Isa done Arabic, Isa done this, and then Isa just pull out all them verses outside and smash this little stinking monkey self.
We'll
You
book
understand?
you a ticket to Medina.
You don't need to. We've got internet.
Oh, they'll chop
and
his
they
head
can
off.
come here.
They'll have his
No,
head.
no,
No, I'm just
Bruv,
saying.
talk about your head. Don't talk about
Yeah,
ours.
because obviously I'm trying to then understand the construction and the
That's fine.
eloquence
No. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
of
Listen-
the Quran.
Listen to what I'm saying
Yes.
to you. I'm saying
Because remember,
that
it
science.
started from my question was how do we prove
Bro.
Muhammad?
That- I heard what you said, and I've given you the basic foundation.
Yes.
That they have to make the claim first and then demonstrate. I'm saying to you that I'm happy and willing to do that with a Sunni pagan Kafir monkey there. I don't mind doing that as long as so for instance, when I refute him and he's got 2 million or whatever Sunni pagans following him, they will look at this bloody monkey. Isa just came in and smashed him to pieces. And then they will look, this guy's gone. One of their gods has fallen.
All
Do
right.
you understand?
Yeah, but let me just ask you a question.
A bit arrogant there.
It's not
Because
arrogant,
we're trying
bro.
to establish
It's like a bloody
about
little
true
rat
prophet.
talking. You fighting a rat.
So
Come on, bro.
let me
Well, you're a
just
Sunni,
read.
so-
So this is sorry.
That's one of your cousins.
Mariam. So it's about when the spirit of Allah visited Mariam.
Oh yeah, oh god.
So I'll read from 17 to.
He's sneaky and smart. You know,
23.
I'll give it.
He's
It's
smart.
How?
It's alright, you're sneaky. Go on, go on.
I'm here
It's
to
alright, it's
ask
alright.
questions.
You're
No,
nice,
here
you're
for
one of the
sneaky.
nice
But it's fine.
So-
No, it's fine. It's fine.
So it says.
What's the reference?
You have all your rights.
So it's Mariam. So it's 19 Mariam from 17 to
came as a
23.
full complete man.
Yeah.
Is that what is it?
So it says, so she placed a screen from them. Then we sent her our spirit. It says here angel, but I think that's not in the text. And you appeared before her as a man in all respects.
In all respects, yeah.
She said, I seek refuge from thee to Allah, from most gracious, if thou does not fear Allah.
Yeah.
He said, nay, I am only a messenger from the Lord. To thee a gift of a holy son. She said, how shall I have a son, seeing that no man has touched me and I'm unchaste?
Yeah.
He said, so it will be, thy Lord saith, that is easy for me, and we wish to appoint him a sign unto men and a mercy from us. It is a matter so decreed. So she conceived him, and she retired with him to a remote place. So there's two issues, and I'm going to go to 23. She's speaking with the angel, and then she's conceived the child within one ayah.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't,
Right.
doesn't mean one.
All right, go on.
So I'm trying to work out the time
Is it one eye?
frame.
But go on.
Ayah. 23.
Conceive the child.
Yeah, so it says, he said, so the Lord said, it's easy for me to appoint him as a sign unto men and mercy unto us. 22, so she conceived him and retired with him to a remote place. So that makes me question that, like her pregnancy, we've gone from one verse and then now she's given birth.
Okay.
23, it says, and the pains of childbirth drove her to the trunk of a palm tree. She cried, that I would have died whilst this would have I had forgotten and out of sign. Then 24 it says, but a voice cried to her from beneath.
Let me read the thing, man. You read
Wait,
the thing like
it's because they put the
By
brackets.
the way, they
It's-
recently discovered a church that was.
So it says,
Oi.
but a voice cried to her from beneath, grieve not, for the Lord hath provided a rivulet beneath thee. So again, it says a voice cried out from beneath her. So what is the voice crying? Who is the voice speaking out from beneath her? It doesn't seem to make sense, because you're saying the eloquence of the Quran. So my point is 2 points. One, in terms of the timeline, where the angel was speaking to her about her conceiving, then the next minute she seems to have conceived a child very quickly.
Oh, really? Okay.
And the second part is, who was the voice that was speaking from beneath her?
Okay. Let me give an example in response.
All right.
Okay. How long, when Musa came with his stick, did it take to smash Egypt? Just to test your knowledge and the example you're giving.
Okay.
How long?
I don't know, you tell me.
How long did the Christian scholar say?
Off the top of my head, I'm not too sure.
Do you know how long it is in the biblical narrative?
Go on.
Do you know or not?
No, go on.
Okay, very short.
Okay.
But according to them, it took years.
Okay.
So I'm saying, you can't be throwing stones, bro.
Okay.
When you ain't even got glass in your damn house, Your glass already broken.
But that's not going to help you with this because I'm trying to understand. That's all I'm asking.
I want you to listen.
I'm
saying the point you're making is what is the purpose of the reference? That's what you have to ask.
Okay.
I'm saying to you, you're trying to say, well, it talks about this,
yes.
Then it doesn't have all the in-betweens or doesn't say it's a day late or a week late or whatever else.
Yeah.
I mean, why would it? What's the need? I don't get, because I thought you were going to bring something that's going to be contentious.
I'd have to bring
I'm trying to say
contentious.
what is it that, like, why is that something which is, explain to me how that's
because the main thing is when we get to verse 24, and it's talking about a voice beneath her.
Okay.
So I'm saying if the angel visited her as a man,
and then
are we saying a man was underneath her?
Oh, yeah, I can see how you're reading.
Hold on. So she's got the tree.
It doesn't.
It says shake the tree, right? That's what it says, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't it say that?
So that was a different
Shake
bit.
the palm tree.
The first bit was
Yes.
in, the first
So
bit
I'm
was in
Drove
the
her to the
chamber.
trunk
First bit was
of a
when
palm
she
tree.
was in the
She
chamber.
cried.
Yeah.
No, she cried.
So my question is, who is the voice?
But a voice cried, no, grieve you not. Lord, I provided. And shake towards thyself the trunk of the palm tree.
So we know there's a
What's the
different
problem?
saying already.
Yeah, I'm saying who was the voice? It
doesn't
says a
say.
voice beneath her.
Let's say it's an angel. Now what?
So my question would be, why would an angel be beneath her?
The same
Because
reason you've got
talk-
angels flying on cherubim and doing all kind of crazy things in your Bible.
so
right?
she-
The same way you got angels
Wait,
fighting
wait,
and being beaten up
wait,
by
look.
Prophet Jacob.
She's by
let me go, let me
she's
go.
by
What
a
kind
trunk.
of foolishness is that?
She's by a
Your
trunk.
angel got beat up by a man, fam. Gabriel had never been beat up, fam. Your angel got wrestled and said, let me go, let me
That
go.
was on the-
I'll never
it was
let...
on the hill.
Wait. Let me address this point. You said a prophet got beaten up by an angel.
Yes, sorry. The prophet got beaten up by an angel.
Jacob.
Yes.
Now, he made a very good point.
Yes.
And he's going to now have to answer
Come with
it.
it, yes.
Because Jacob wrestled with the angel.
Yes.
And the angel,
And it says
and he
God.
said,
It says actual
I
God.
have,
It says
I've
wrestle with
seen
God,
God
doesn't it?
wrestled with God. Now,
Right.
he was given a name from Jacob, his name was changed to Israel.
Israel, yes.
Now, the name Israel means he who wrestles with God.
I heard that.
Now,
And some
in the
sections were
Quran,
saying-
you have Benai Israel.
You do.
Right?
Hold on.
So I'm
We've
now.
jumped, we've jumped. Hold
No.
on.
Listen,
hold on.
listen.
No, I want you to
Because
go.
the story.
I want you to go. Let me just start with the Ben Israel thing.
All right.
I made an error there. It says wrestled with God. So my point was, God is being wrestled with
Yes.
and restrained
Yes.
by a man,
Okay.
not an angel. Okay? So therefore,
right.
when you talk
That's
about
fine.
when you
That's
talk
fine.
about an angel
God,
being underneath,
that's fine.
my
Wait.
point was not that
Wait.
the angel got was less weak than Jacob. It was the fact that your God is being withheld
Yeah.
and wrestled with.
Yeah, but now he will say you don't agree with that narrative.
I would say that's more crazy.
All right.
That God has to wrestle with a man,
Yes.
right, and hold a
All
man, than
Yes.
you telling me an angel
Yes.
is speaking or a voice or whatever.
Because I'm going to address both. But my point is this now.
Yeah.
The name Israel means he who wrestles with God. In the Quran, we have Benai
No,
Israel.
you're saying it means that. I don't agree.
Give me the meaning of Israel.
Okay, I've heard it means Isra to ascend.
Give me
Ascend
the
to God.
Yeah, bring me the evidence.
You know that's the Arabic. Oh, you didn't know that?
It's not an Arabic name. It's a Hebrew name.
Stop. I
Israel.
want you to listen.
Yes.
Your definitions of words
Yes.
in Hebrew
Yes.
have a lot of the time been reconstructed over time. And there are differences of opinion according to various scholars and linguists and lexicologists.
We have it in the Bible.
No. I'm saying on the meaning
Yes.
of these words,
Okay.
of great importance.
Yes.
So you come to me and saying, well, it means one who wrestled or struggled with God,
Yes.
which I know is in.
So
I
let
think
me
the
ask you.
Strong's
Let me
dictionary.
ask you this question.
Yeah.
Benai Israel means the son of Israel, right?
Yes, son.
Who is Israel?
Israel's Jacob. We know who that is. Son of Isaac.
Is that in the Quran?
Yeah.
Show me the story where Allah changed his name from Jacob
No, it doesn't say
to
that.
Israel.
The story's not
All
there.
right. So now we have to understand why did his name change? Because in the according to the Bible, this is the explanation of why his name changed.
'Cause
Now
you
he's
wrestled with
saying
God. I got you
he's
now.
saying he doesn't believe the story, but we have the two names. You
No,
said how can a man?
Stop.
Yes.
My point was
Yes.
ludicrous stories in the sense
Okay.
that God.
Do you
does not
agree with
wrestle.
the story?
No, hold on.
If God does not wrestle,
I'm saying
the name
angel.
Israel
I
doesn't
can
mean
accept.
anything.
Listen. I can accept. No, listen what I'm saying to you.
Yes.
I can accept an angel coming down and not in a sense of, struggling with a man, but the sense of he would lessen his power. Do you understand? Like if you're play fighting with your kid might think he's stronger than you, but you're just lessening your power. Do you understand? So that's my point with this. In reality. But I'm saying it doesn't make sense if you want to attack our side and I attack your side.
Yes.
I'm not saying I don't agree with that story. I'm saying the definition of the word, when I've studied the etymology, means ascending to God or ascension, Isra.
Well, I don't
Do you
know what.
understand? No, that's fine. I know we're going to disagree.
Yeah,
and I
we
know-
could look at like scholarship to.
No, what I'm saying to you is,
Yeah.
I know it says this is the reason. Just like Abraham.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be a father of nations, you shall no longer be Abraham, but Abraham. Because you'll be a father of nations. Bruv, I know all of this. What my point is that when you try to tell me this is the reason and it's supported by that thing, if I believe or don't believe in the story, then where do we go from there? Do you see my point?
Well,
my whole point was,
but
if
you made the
can't
claim
accept-
about the
Brother,
story.
listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm saying I could believe both. But you trying to undermine and saying, well, an angel being under the ground and trying to pretend it's ludicrous, doesn't make sense when you're talking from the Bible. It's like the Messiah going to a tree. Why didn't the Messiah know about a tree being out of season?
But who said it was the angel speaking from underneath?
But it
her?
didn't say,
It doesn't say.
Okay, so avoid that's
That's
all
what my
right, then.
question was. Who was speaking?
Brother, so I said, what was my first answer? Did you hear? I said, I don't know, it doesn't say.
Okay.
That's it. But you were, is that it? Or do you want to go to another subject or do you want to push?
Yeah, because
Go on. Because you might have a point, that's what I'm saying.
no,
I'm trying
no.
to be
All
fair.
my point was is because we're talking about the eloquence of God. This is the speech of God, right?
Okay.
The construction of the sentences.
Okay.
But when we read the sentences, it's like having style but no substance.
Okay.
You understand? That's
So
my
you're
point.
trying to say because we don't know who it is,
Because it seems to be very
you're saying it's vague?
yes.
Okay. No. I'm not a person to be biased in the conversation. That's why I give you the words to help you finish your sentences. What I'm saying to you is that when it comes to a lot of the major things which we need to know, we definitely know them in the Quran. I possibly could find out if I use the code, let's say, I find out. But I'm saying if I said it's an angel, so what? Do you get my point? It doesn't fill you with any kind of real knowledge. Yeah? Do you see what I mean? A voice from the heavens, a voice here, a voice from a rock behind a rock. It's not you're not learning a major thing, because if it said an angel from under the ground or whatever, would you be arguing that point? Do you see my point? It wouldn't be something big because you believe in angels yourself. Do you
But
see
the
what I'm
problem
saying?
is it doesn't. So now there's confusion as to who was speaking.
No, but why do I need to know?
Some
That's
people
what I'm
might say it was Isa speaking from her womb. Some
Who
will
says
say
that? It says from beneath her.
beneath her where?
Beneath. Under the bro, bring the verse, bro.
Yeah, but that's
If
what
you're talking about
yeah,
truth, right?
but see, because
I'm
I
not-
don't have any Shia interpretations.
No,
because I have.
I doubt the Shia is gonna. Bro,
No, but
listen.
I can bring you the tafsir from the Sunni.
Okay, tell me that. Tell me what. This
Okay, so some would say it was Isa speaking.
What, from
Some-
under the ground.
They say it's from speaking from
So
somewhere.
I'll read the thing.
You want me to read the?
Please read that verse. You just, no, just the verse you had.
Okay.
I really, sometimes I think you're going to bring something with substance. I'm going to have a little
No,
challenge.
because
And
you're a
then you come-
Shia, because I would appeal to the tafsirs as
That's
well.
fine, that's fine. Brother, it's
Your
not
your
that.
interpretation may be different.
Even that, but I'm saying I don't see that being a powerful hit either way.
It's
You
not
see what I'm saying?
We're just looking
Because
at
if
you
Isa was,
made a
if,
statement.
If Issa's
so,
in her womb,
yes.
he's not underneath her, is he?
Well,
her
according
body
to
ends at her
according
feet.
to the tafsirs,
If I
and
say
the-
under, use the
according
ground.
according to the scholars,
Okay.
some have said it's
Okay.
one, some have said it's the other. So that logic,
What
obviously,
does it say?
that's
Let's
what
go-
I am
let's go with it.
questioning.
Let's go with the Quran. Let's see what he says.
So where's it? 19, 20.
Sorry.
Well, we'll wrap up this because I have to go
Grieve
anyway.
not, for thy Lord of arrived.
And you're going to find out from your imam about Al Shafi, because you accept
Cried to her from beneath.
you accept the canonical
Okay, so it
Shia
says
book.
beneath. Hold on. But a voice cried to her from beneath. It says in brackets palm tree.
Yeah, but that's
So
not
it's
in the
beneath
text.
her. Okay. So you're saying
Remember, that's not in Arabic. So the Arabic.
That's what I'm agreeing to. So it's in brackets. So, but a voice. You would agree the voice
Yeah,
should be there, right? A voice cried to her from beneath her.
Or let me give a different translation.
No, but I'm saying it's
just so it makes more sense.
no, because the word beneath in Arabic in the sentence
Yeah.
would make total sense. Because I'm saying if you study Hebrew and Egyptian, these various other languages, it doesn't fit in English because of the way that they speak. Do you get me? So when it says beneath her, do you understand? And the fact that the reason why they put in there the tree, beneath the tree, in brackets, that's what it says, yes? In your translation, beneath the tree, is because it was just referring to the tree, and then it's referring to the tree afterwards. Do you
Okay,
understand?
so that I've got pick and haul as well.
Who?
Pickle.
Pixel.
Sorry.
That's right, bro. You got two.
Yeah, because
Oh, you got, okay.
translations.
Then one cried unto her, saying, "Grieve not, the Lord from below her."
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
So we saying the angel was in the ground.
All the angels speak from wherever. You could say it's God then. I mean, I don't quite get the point though. That's the problem. Like,
Because no, all I was going to do
because,
is
for instance, you've got a
because
voice from heaven, right?
yes,
You don't see God in heaven. Do you get me? You know your book says, I think, and God said something, right? This is my son in whom I'm well pleased, right?
yeah.
But we don't locate God to any specific, he's not east, west, north or south. But the voice came from there. So I could say to you, well, Allah made a voice come from beneath us. Do you see my point? I want you to come with something good. Like the
good.
Mutta. We were supposed to come with the Mutta, weren't you? You and Hartoon.
What about
So
it?
to come back with Mutta, you forgot? That's
It's a long time ago. We haven't been for a long time, so
No, but I came back many times then looking for you specifically. But you was messing around with Sunni pagan infidel Kaffir monkeys.
okay. Do you accept Al Shafi?
Are you crazy? Al-Shafi is a Sunni bloody joker.
No, that's your Shia scholar.
Al-Shafi
Yeah.
or Shirazi.
Shafi.
Who's Shafi? You said Al-Shafi.
Al-Kafi.
Let's go-
Al-Kafi.
Al-Kafi.
Yeah, Kafi.
Okay, that's a hadith book, a major hadith book in the
Yeah,
Shia. But our criteria is, if it agrees with the Quran, the hadiths that agree with the Quran we accept, those that don't, we don't accept. How long is this going to take? You said
No,
you were
we'll wrap
Okay.
up. Yeah, because I literally have to go now.
Okay.
But if you're here next week,
Yeah, you got some
we'll-
hadith from
because
Al-Kafi.
because remember the question was
Yeah.
how do we establish a prophet?
What's the criteria for a prophet?
Yeah. So we'll go
And how
through
do
that
you-
properly.
Okay.
Like the criteria for a prophet.
But I've
because
you haven't disagreed with my criteria, though, have you?
well, the thing is, I didn't have enough time. But my thing
Okay.
is this: anyone can self-proclaim
Right.
to be a prophet.
Right.
For example, you said the quality of the Quran, the linguistic style, is
Yeah.
proof in itself.
Yeah.
Now, if we go to the story of Moses, for example,
Right.
before he came,
Yeah.
we know that the sorcerers could replicate his miracles.
Right.
So therefore, until Moses came, those sorcerers could have proclaimed that their signs was from the true God.
Which
And
is
no
what they
one,
did.
yeah, exactly, and no one could have disagreed with it
Okay.
because there was no one who could replicate that.
Or
So it was-
overcome or overpower this. Yeah.
So the criteria was for Moses to come.
So that's why I said
All right.
a miracle which,
right.
sorry,
So
a miracle
yeah, but let me
which
just finish my point.
is
So
supreme,
my
yeah.
point was
Sorry.
this: anyone can make self-fulfilling claims because if you know you're like, for example,
Okay,
that
I
in
know what you're
Egypt,
saying.
they knew they were
So
the
if the
utmost
masses are ignorant
sorcerers.
as hell, if the masses are ignorant and you start coming with these things, you can say I'm the prophet and Pharaoh was their god. Did you know that? They used to say by the power of Pharaoh.
Yeah.
You know that? Okay.
So that's my whole point. So it's very easy for people to proclaim things,
Yeah.
but then because anyone can claim anything. Joseph Smith said he saw an angel. Did he see an angel? We don't know. He could have seen a demon. He might have been imagining it. We don't know. But Muhammad also claimed the same thing. And obviously you're saying the validation was the Quran.
That's right.
But then this is why I appealed to
I
the story
totally
of Pharaoh. So then therefore there has to be some sort of criteria.
Right, I agree.
Because if it's self-fulfilling,
That's why I said we have to be able to determine
Yes.
if a man then and all the way to today can replicate that.
but then how?
Just
but-
understand
but then-
my position where
but my
if
point,
I produce it, the Sunni pagans are
but
going to start using
my
it.
point would be this.
Yeah.
In the same example, that the sorcerers were the uppermost.
Yes.
Let's just, for argument's
No,
sake,
when Musa came on the scene,
well, no, until
the first thing he
no,
did was
until
smash them to
yeah,
pieces.
until Moses came.
Right.
So my claim would be this
Yeah.
hypothesis would be
Then that's how he's-
if Muhammad
Yeah.
was a sorcerer
Right.
and he could write something eloquently, like we have Shakespeare could write very eloquently.
Right.
How then does this prove that it was from God?
That's what I said.
Because
This
he
is-
would have
this
known
is-
he
this is
was
what
the
I'm
most
saying to
eloquent.
you.
Yes.
That's what the Quran says. Bring yourselves, the collective, all your
Okay.
best, and jinn. So all your, in other words,
But who's
the
telling
best,
you?
Listen carefully. The
Okay.
best, listen.
Who saw the jinns?
No, stop.
Because, no,
listen,
if-
I want you to listen carefully.
I know, I want you
Hold
to
on, stop,
understand
stop,
the
stop. What's this saying is
Yes.
that the jinn is going to cause the effect for human beings. So there's people who they believed, whether true or not, that had connection with jinn. Whether they done things which were miraculous, so there's like, yeah, he really is in contact with the jinn. Do
Okay.
you understand? Some people, they have their juju. What I'm saying to you is, some people maybe just poets. They were just eloquent.
All right.
I'm saying he beat both of them.
Okay.
The people that came, they were down with the jinn, and it was like the jinn inspired me this eloquence, this poetry, and then the bandit was just gifted, and he smashed both of them. So it's like, what's this? So the criteria for Prophet Muhammad with the Quran is that with today you've got the computers, you've got all different type of linguists. We can study everything so quickly.
Yes.
Now we can analyze the Quran and base it on, could a human being in the desert produce this?
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
So the criteria for now is more than what you've been trying to present.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So now,
Do you understand the criteria?
Let me just ask you one last thing. 24.
Young brother, you were quoting a hadith, weren't you? What was it? While he's doing this.
So,
You don't know what we've done after him.
what was the story of
You do not know what we've done after him.
Yeah.
Was that the one where they talked about giving bayah at the trees, or another one?
I'm quoting it now.
Who was you quoting it to?
Actually, it's fine enough. I know what. Give me a second.
Who was you quoting it to? Which one? Who was you? Yeah, you
I was
telling me.
going to this.
What is it, Sunni?
Nah, shit. But I'm just trying to like.
Yeah. Oh, I know, clear cut. But
What are we talking about? Are you talking about the tree? Are you talking about the tree?
We're gonna get. Listen, I heard your pirate ship got loads of gold, man. I want some gold. Which one? You're Somali pirate. You're giving out pirate. Iran's gonna take your ship. She's gonna steal your pirate ship.
All right, so we'll go to.
When the trees bound.
I was a punch you. Why are you so scared?
Yeah,
I'm too scared to punch you. Listen,
Yes.
it's the first time. Have you ever seen a Jamaican Shia?
No. First time.
Take
a picture.
No. He's doing something. He got paid, so he paid.
So,
Yeah, carry
The
on.
only way.
all right.
Sorry, so let me just quote this hadith for the young man. Right, so it says, this person comes to one of the companions. He says, I've got the pleasure of meeting you who gave bayah under the tree. So Allah in the Quran, he talks about those, he was pleased with those who gave bayah under the tree. The Sahaba says, yes, you do not know what we've done after him.
Yeah.
You
I don't know
understand?
what we innovated after.
Oh, that's the next one. Right. No, there's the next one which
says-
they'll come towards him and he recognizes.
Yeah.
And then the angel says to the prophet,
Yeah,
you do not know what they innovated.
Rasulullah
Yeah.
stay away.
You do not know that they left Islam. You know that one?
We'll save this one for next week,
Okay,
and we'll
what is
discuss
it?
the.
Do you know what it is? So just so we remember, what is it?
Remember what?
What it is you want to discuss?
Oh, the story of Dhul Qarnayn.
Oh, is that what you want to discuss? Oh Lord, I must.
No, but I want to go over the whole prophethood, but that's what I was going to bring up now. But
That's what I mean.
we can
prophethood in the
we can
Quran.
go through it properly next week.
Okay.
And,
What
like,
the
fine-tune
problem
it.
is, my research and study, you're always going into stuff which is kind of deep, and I want the Sunni on the opposite side. Like Dhul Qarnayn is a major story for me.
Okay.
But I don't mind. I'm always there to help as much
Yeah,
as I
but
can.
because the thing is, I asked because my conversation earlier on, I had the conversation with Ali Dawah in terms of what is the criteria for a prophet. So obviously I brought
Ali drama, Ali careful.
then we went into the bewitching, blah blah blah. That's where
Oh, that's where the brother
that's
come in.
why
Okay.
Modine wanted the conversation, and then escalated into this.
Okay, I got you.
So I haven't got the Shia perspective. So that's why
I hear that.
I want to. He disputed the Sunni perspective, so then I want to see the Shia perspective. So next week, if you're around,
Always when
we
you're
can
talking
discuss
to
it.
people, identify if they're Muslim or Sunni pagan Catholic.
All right.
Simple as that. My brother,
Cool.
let's
All right.
Thank you very much. Take care. Bruv, put something good. Don't put. What did he put last time? He has a goal or something.
No, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
He's wicked in it. Can you edit it so that there's a separation between when I come in and we've got the Sunni, you know what I mean?
We'll
Please.
see. Yeah.
Make sure. You know what I
Sound
mean?
of each goes.
Yeah,
You look
no,
good, you
Cool.
look good, you look good.
So yeah, just in conclusion, we started off speaking to Modine about the fish that carries the earth on its back, which he said he's going to go and look into and get back to me next week. But we see kind of even from early, both sides, Sunni and Shia, they both believe from early sources that the earth was on a whale's back. And this is from the Quranic interpretation. So we kind of went into different topics, but we see the disagreement between Sunnis and Shias about,
on a whale's back, is it?
We'll get to that after
Don't
another
listen to
time.
him.
So we see the disagreement in terms of the logic of how Sunnis apply their methodology for hadiths and the Shias disagree. And we went into different tangents, but we were really trying to establish what is the true criteria for a prophet, because everyone seems to be quoting the same person. It's a circular argument. Muhammad said, therefore this is true. Allah said, well, who saw Allah? Muhammad. Or who heard from Allah? Muhammad. But we invite everyone else as Christians to a faith where Jesus says, it is my Father that testifies me. John the Baptist was sent to testify about me. The scriptures before me testifies about me. So we go into the Old Testament to know what the requirements for a prophet were. So therefore anyone claiming to be a prophet could be easily refuted by the scriptures. And this is why we have the Dead Sea Scrolls, which are dated from around 150 the 250 years before Christ. So God had already laid out a criteria for what a prophet should be, and especially how we identify the Messiah. So Muslims like to come up with the rhetoric of how do we know the Bible was written by blah, blah, blah. We have the prophecies which affirm the Messiah. But we ourselves do not necessarily need to rely on the words of Christ himself, because we utilize the whole Bible and the prophets that came before him. But Muslims, they only seem to quote Muhammad. But if I go to a Mormon, they're going to quote Joseph Smith. If I go to a Buddhist, they're going to quote their literature. You know, we need to establish, well, you know, how do we differentiate between a true prophet and a false prophet? Because when you ask that question, they don't know. They will appeal to Muhammad. I say, okay, before Muhammad, what was the criteria? They didn't have any. So this is why I ask people to use their intellect. We have 66 authors of the Bible who affirm this whole thing about prophethood and Christ. So when someone else comes 600 years later in a peninsula far, far, far away, claiming themselves prophethood, and we see the clear contradictions in the Quran and the Hadiths, we invite you to use your logic and say, ask yourself, how do I really know Muhammad was a prophet? He could have been a great magician that brought out the Quran and it sounded eloquent. That in itself does not prove anything. So again, I ask you all to ponder upon what I've said, what we've seen, and this is a question I'm going to keep asking Muslims until we get a good satisfactory answer. So until next time.